Okay, Hamish, this is the video. I'll run you through, there's a number of issues, but I'll just run through what I think the priorities are, and I'll show you at normal speed and then I'll slow it down. So, for a start, I think you could have perhaps had your feet a little further towards the stern. You've got your elbows through and the hands are a little way away from the chest, and you could actually be rocked back just a fraction more. So the feet possibly could have been maybe a centimetre closer towards the stern. It's important to get this right when you're going out sculling, so that you can maximise your stroke length and maximise the arc that you achieve around the pin and do it in the most efficient and effective way. Just while we're talking about things, I'll just show you your tap out here is very good. Blade comes up and is basically dry. So if we actually zoom in right here, you can see that you keep the blade covered and then you bring it out and there's almost no water on the edge of the blade. That's really good. Could be, as I said before, just leaning back just a fraction further, and the elbows need to go through and out a little bit more than they currently are. At this point, what we do want to do is try and sit taller in the boat. And so when I say sit taller, I don't want to see the curve in your back. I'd like to see your back straighter. Your shoulders are in front of your hips, but you need to try and achieve that with a straighter back. That will necessitate you rocking over on your pelvis, but keeping your back straighter. You don't want to get into the habit of rowing with a curved back. It does not put your back in a strong position, and by not putting your back in a strong position, you might find that could lead to injuries. Coming forward, coming up, shins are vertical. We could let our hands go out just a little bit wider, and you can see on this particular stroke the blades are quite some distance off the water. We do want to keep the blades close to the water so that at the moment we get in, now you can see at that point we're locked on. And if we look at our shin angle, you're at 3/4 slide. If we go through to the next stroke and just see what happens there, let's see if the same thing happens. So here we are, we're locked on, shins are not vertical. So we really want to try and achieve a lock on where our shins are vertical. Hands could be faster around the back, just sitting tall in the boat. So again, there you are, you're locked on and the shins aren't vertical. You're holding the back, which is good. You're not opening the back too early, but you're starting to draw the arms there, and what you should be using is your shoulders at this point and then the arms. So you're bringing your arms on a little bit early. You should be using the weight of your shoulders and your head to keep that leg drive. As the leg drive finishes, you use your shoulders and your head to accelerate the handle, and then you draw through with the arms to try and maximize the acceleration of the handle. Let's have a look at the next stroke. Same thing, there we are, locked on again. Good posture at the catch. Let's see what happens here. Yep, arms are coming on again a little bit early. So we want to just delay those arms coming on just a fraction longer. And what that does is potentially just robs a little bit of acceleration off the last little bit of the draw. So those would be the major things that I would work on. We could talk about the grip, but I've already talked about that. It's a good habit to correct that issue with your grip sooner rather than later. Thanks a lot.